threaten me with, and neither should you. A guy like that finds out that you're poking around his old ops, and you end up in a dark room wondering why there's plastic on the floor.
I'm in a minefield. The only way I survive is if I figure out exactly what the hell she knows, man.
You need her hall file.
Starting is always the hardest part. Dear Amanda, next time you really don't want to do something, you're hurting physically, mentally, both. It's been a long stretch of stagnation. It feels like you're weighted to wherever you are. Remember you felt this way before. Remember how starting has always been the hardest part. The longer you commit to yourself, the longer you maintain, the deeper it cements in your mind for next time. It was the fear of the next fall that kept me walking. I walked the length of the Great Barrier Reef this year, farther, over 2,600 kilometers. I built a body to live inside that I was proud to call home. I changed so much I had to relearn my own reflection. I found confidence. I challenged myself more and more, physically, mentally, in life, in love. But as it always will and always does, summer ended and the light left. And the challenges from each quarter prior were more like pop quizzes, fall, winter. These were final exams. I was still afraid of the dark. It's all-consuming, dizzying, soul-sucking abyss. Of course I was afraid. I just barely made it out alive. Every war before. And now I was attached to new responsibilities. I had people I'd let in to meet the new me. What if she was just visiting? It would be unfair of me to ask them to stay and watch her fade away. It had begun. But my commitment to myself, my growth, my evolution, my healing, it wasn't for nothing. I had built new layers, permanent ones. The new me was irrevocable. She wasn't healed, but she was healing. Yeah, it took everything to keep my head up. Yes, some days I still failed. Yes, I freaked out. Yes, I was afraid. Yes, I am afraid. And yes, I fell off track. The walks stopped as the snow and rain fell. Sometimes I forgot to eat or drink water. All the things still came to play, but they weren't welcome to stay. They were now unfamiliar friends. Our time apart had broken bonds. So today I woke up. I hadn't been out for a run or a walk in weeks. I was dehydrated, I had a migraine, I looked like I hadn't slept at all. I put makeup on. It didn't help. I scrolled through Instagram and then scrolled down to my posts from spring and summer. She was absolutely glowing, to be honest. She was beautiful. But she was waking up before the sun and walking 20,000 steps almost every day. She was hydrating. She was eating clean. She was doing daily affirmations. She was checking off lists. She was making promises to herself and keeping them. She was me. And if she could do it then, I could do it now. So I got the fuck up and drank some water and went for a walk and a run. The first 20 steps outside, I immediately felt better. Starting is always the hardest part. Dear Amanda, next time you really don't want to do something, you're hurting physically, mentally, both. It's been a long stretch of stagnation. It feels like you're weighted to wherever you are. Remember you felt this way before. Remember how starting has always been the hardest part.